guys, so today is the 6th. It is class day. I told you guys every Thursday I actually have to go to class. However, this Thursday we weren't supposed to even go to class. It was supposed to be all online something. And for whatever reason, the instructor sent out an email and was like, this isn't required, but it is like highly suggested that you guys show up for more skills labs. So I was like, okay. So this week in advance assessment, we are doing respiratory. So I have about 4 days to get my online assignment done. Tina is a pain in the butt, yo. She is so hard to deal with. She's difficult. She don't give you nothing. Like, she just be like one word answers. Like, it's frustrating. Like, Tina makes me want to push her off the table. No, like, Tina is very difficult. She's very difficult to deal with, but that's what I got to deal with. I think towards the end we start getting different patients, so we'll see. I was up until about 5 o'clock in the morning doing homework. I was getting some stuff ready for a 10-page paper that I have due in theory, and then I was looking at a case study that I have to do in Nurses and Educator, as well as I was finishing my clinical patho for module 2 or week 2. So I finished all of that. I'll probably review that tonight and take my quiz in the morning. I really wanted to take my quiz today, but I just could not get up. Like, I legit did not get up until like 2 o'clock. I couldn't get up because I was up so late just doing homework. So I'll probably do my module 2 quiz tomorrow. That'll still put me like ahead. I really wanted it to be done like every Wednesday, but here I am like falling behind and probably doing my quiz on Thursday. So that way on Saturday I can start module 3, even though module 3 does not start until Tuesday. So, or does module 3 start on Wednesday? Whatever. I'm ahead of the game right now and I want to stay ahead. So I'm trying to do that. What else do I have to do? Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing at the moment, and it's a lot. It's just because I have to remember that I'm taking 4 classes and I can't forget about a class, and I just need to try to stay as organized as possible. And right now, honey, organization is not good. Like, I got some folders, I need to punch some holes in some papers, put them in binders. Child, it's just a whole mess right now. My whole living room looks like a classroom. I got books on my couch, I got books on my floor. Child, it's just a whole mess. I legit get lost. I like come in and come out different ways every single time I come here. So literally only 4 people showed up. Our professor from like the original school that I go to, he came down and I was low-key embarrassed that only 4 people showed up. I was like, but it gave us more one-on-one time. It was able to ask like more questions and stuff, so that was cool. This comprehensive exam is going to be the death of me. Like, I'm so stressed already, and he didn't make me feel any better about it. So yeah, I was like, hello, I'm Jasmine, I'm gonna be your nurse today. He was like, wrong, you're not a nurse. And I was like, I'm your nurse practitioner student. It was funny. And then I was like, I'm gonna be doing your physical, I'm gonna be doing your assessment today. He was like, as an FNP student, you don't do assessments, you do physical exams. I was like, I'm fucking up and I haven't even fully introduced myself yet. Yeah, it was a mess. So now I gotta go home, do some studying. I gotta go watch some videos, do some studying Hopefully my ophthalmoscope and otoscope comes in, and I have to get a visual acuity eye chart, so I have to order that from Amazon today too. So yeah. How cool is this? This is a sound bank on the lung sounds. Those are crackles, fine crackles. This is coarse crackles. Bronchi. Most of your intubated patients with a lot of secretion sound like this. This is most of your COPD non-compliant patients. Strider. Intubate immediately. I am so freaking tired. Like, I have to force myself to do everything on my checklist today. I'm gonna show you guys what my checklist looked like, but I started my day I started my day really late. I put day and late together and made date, whatever. So I started my day really late. I think I woke up around 2 because I was exhausted from studying and doing homework the night before. So I started my day late, and then oh child, don't look at this hair, it's gonna be pinned up tomorrow or today, whatever. So I got up and I started cleaning up because my house was atrocious and it still needs some work. But I cleaned up, like I wiped down, like I moved couches, vacuum, that kind of cleanup. Then I worked out. My workout was so hard. My husband had me do what they did for PT, and it was just so difficult. So I did that, and then my husband, thank God, he made pasta, and I started my homework. So I did my reflective learning journal article. I read it and interpret that. Did this intelligence IQ test that I need to include in that journal. So I have to go actually to the campus, which I've told you guys is like an hour and 30 minutes away, on the 12th. And then I have to include that in my journal, and then I can submit that. So majority of it I already have done. Then I took my second quiz. I got 100 on that. I did have to use the book for 2 questions. I'm trying to do it where I don't use the book. I only have 20 minutes to answer 10 questions. So I'm trying to see how much I can do by myself without using the book. And if there's anything that I'm unsure of, I'll just go back, if I have enough time, review with the book and make sure that I'm right. Just because I want to make sure that I do good in this class. I do read the chapters. I do the lectures. So right now it's just kind of review stuff, like the first exam. So right now it's just review stuff. We haven't actually gotten to systems yet. That's what I'm actually looking forward to. I think I just do better with things like that. What else? So I did that. I submitted my Typhoon access, and I told you guys in the previous vlog that I had to pay $90 for that. So I submitted that to show proof that I am able to log in and all that other stuff, and that I bought the system, so that way I can start. We have to do this personal, we have to do an e-portfolio through there, and we also have to document our cases as well as our clinical hours in this website. So paid for that, got that submitted. And then I did the Bates videos for my respiratory assessment, and then I listened to lectures and did notes on my respiratory lectures, and that was everything I needed to do today, and I got it all done. And it is now 4:06 and I'm exhausted because I have to work tomorrow. Working and going to school is tough, and for those of you guys who do it full-time, I have absolutely no idea how you do it, because I'm part-time and I'm over here struggling. And I think it's just once I get a system down, it'll get better. But right now, it's just still figuring everything out. And there is some instructors who are a little bit more lenient. And then there's one instructor that is like, she's crazy. Like, I'm trying to maintain as good of grades as I possibly can at this point. So that way, if at any time something is just not going right for me, I have some kind of safety net. So there's a girl that I work with that goes to school with me, and I seen that she posted in, asked professor, like, how do I submit my case study? And I'm like, girl, how are you already that ahead? And I don't know if she has children or not. Like, I don't really talk to her much, but I'm like, I think our case study is doing like 2 weeks, and she's already done. So like, now I feel like I'm way behind, like way behind. So I'm trying to get a head start. But yeah, I'm tired, and I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow before I go to work. A lot of you guys have been asking which iPad did I get. I got the 2018 9.7, and it is the new version, but it's smaller than the iPad Pro, which is like price ridiculous. And I actually got this on sale for $2.99, so it was like, I think $50 off at Best Buy. But it really didn't matter, because then I just went and bought the Apple Pencil, and this is $100. So it's very pricey, but I am loving it so far. Here is an example of what I'm doing in respiratory. So basically, in my advanced assessment class, we're just learning how to do write-ups and how to do assessments, what's normal versus abnormal. It's a lot different from a nursing assessment, and that's kind of where the learning curve is, because, you know, I'm just used to my assessment, and like right here I'm writing as a provider, and it's just very different. So I just download all my lectures, and you can write on the sides and inside the PowerPoints, and then just print everything out and put it in a folder. So far I'm loving this. When I listen to lung sounds, I be like, don't be taking deep breaths, doing too much. But you're supposed to use deep breaths with your mouth open. So yeah, I have to do percussions. I've legit only seen one doctor do percussions, and he's an intensivist. So them to print, their print looks exact. I mean, if I tell them to sign their name, their signature looks exactly like their print. And I really hate that they took this out of the curriculum. So guess what? Mommy gets to teach them, even though I have a lot of homework. So that's what he is doing right now. And then I just have the dry erase board out to help. Oh shit. No.
You can get it from me.
You picked it up. You're not supposed to pick up the T.
Even in elementary I wrote it like that.
But that's wrong.
It doesn't look right. That's all that matters.
No, it's not. You're not supposed to pick up the T.
All that matters is if it looks right.
No, it don't, but it don't look right.
Get on my nerves. You stink.
You stink. Stop trying to cheat off Jaden's name.
I'm not.
Oh, you did the G good. I said you need to do one a day. That's upside down, kid. Nope. So you never start the top first.